Hey. Live. Oops. I'm Quan today. As soon as I can get my mic straight.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, I'm Pretty P.
We got a special guest.
Chinoye, a.k.a.
You just said call you Chi-Chi.
Why you cut her off? Let's try this again. Try it again.
My bad.
My name is Chinoye, but Chi-Chi for short.
Okay.
Hey. Shanoya is a... Are you consider yourself an author?
Yeah, I'm an author and a publisher.
Okay. Big boss. You got one book out? Or two now?
Yep. I'm releasing the part 2 to Undefeated November 9th, but it's available for pre-orders now.
November 9th.
Yep.
Pre-orders where?
My website, it's www.thechinoye, CHINONYE, sky.com.
Okay. That's the only place they can pre-order it?
Yeah.
I have to plug that in the end. Put that on the website. What made you get into writing books?
Well, actually, this was not a part of my plan. My plan was to always go to school to become a pediatric RN, but the Lord had other plans for me. When I went to prison, people used to ask me why was I there, and people used to ask me like, you should write, or tell me like, you should write a book. Like, your story is so powerful, like it's crazy, it's powerful, sound like a movie. Like, you should really write a book. So I let it go in one ear out the other. When I got released from prison, other people started telling me like, you should write a book. So, and I'm just like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go for it.
Now, you said you went to prison.
Yes.
Crazy.
Why did you go to prison?
I went to prison for fighting.
Okay.
Up in East Lansing, I had some bad blood with a student I used to go to high school with, and she vandalized my car, and I wanted to retaliate at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but thank God I'm delivered from that. I don't be on that no more.
So you got revenge, and what did you do to her to make you go to prison?
Well,
don't give too much away because it's in your book, right?
Yeah, you don't wanna...
yeah, it's in the book. One of my co-defendants cracked her head.
Okay.
She had to get staples, so that's really
She did the
main
Lord's
reason.
work.
The what?
The Lord's work. That's what she Then the Bible would say eye for eye. That's the Old Testament.
We live in the New Testament.
We're not going to go there?
No, we're not.
Okay. Do you regret the situation?
Actually, I don't regret it. Well, I regret that happening to her in the way they did because I didn't plan for that to happen. I just wanted a regular,
Saying throw the fade, shoot the fade.
regular. I didn't mean for her to go to the hospital, but the situation was a learning situation. At the time, I didn't understand why I was going through what I was going through, but it made me who I am today. And I actually built my relationship with God in prison, and I learned a lot from the situation, and I handle things differently now. Like,
it was so funny because reading this, I never knew that about you.
Yeah.
I knew about your code.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that you was there with her. Like, that junk was crazy. I was reading the book so emotional.
Yeah.
Like, dang.
Yeah, child. I used to be clowning back then. I'm clowning no more now.
How many years did you get? You get years and months?
2 years.
2 years. You did the whole 2?
Yep, I did 9 months in the county, and I did 15 months in prison. I would have rather went to prison, right? Like,
Out the jump.
Out the jump, because county time is the worst time.
Why?
Prison was so much better. Prison was way better.
I know it sounds
What's
crazy.
up? I'm asking, like, what's up?
Because the food was better. You got contact visits in prison. You could go in the big yard, walk around, It's more stuff you do. Oh, you get your hair done, eyebrows, stuff like that. Like they got pressing combs and stuff. The county, people watching you use the bathroom, shower. You know, your bunkie. If your bunkie got to do number 2, you got to smell it. You know,
wow.
It's just
That's crazy. Do you like the girl about this situation? Have you ever seen her after that?
Like after I got out of prison?
Yeah.
I haven't seen her. But what I will say is I forgave her. Like I don't have no hate in my heart towards her or anything like that. And if I did see her, I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know. I won't. Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah.
I get it.
I was gonna say I would speak, but I mean I don't know. That time I would have to see. But I don't have no hate in my heart towards her, no bad blood or anything like that. Like I don't feel no way about her.
Do you care if she feels some way about you?
No.
I think that's part of the forgiveness part. Like you let it go on both sides.
Yeah.
Like.
I mean, yeah, but still.
And that's one thing I used to pray for when I was in prison. Like I used to pray that she forgave me and that I forgave her, and there was no bad blood or anything like that.
I was about to say, yeah. So when you were locked up for the 2 years, is it your bunkie or whoever was there help you come to a relationship with God, or was it just you talking to yourself?
Well, actually, that's a good question. When I was in the county, I was just so upset, like I didn't know what to do. You know, and I call home. My mama used to be like, you know, you just need to pray. Get on your knees and pray. Talk to God. He's the only one that can help you through this. But I really wasn't trying to hear that, you know, because I'm like, I wasn't eating for weeks. I just was confused as to why was this happening.
Bring your mic down.
And
push down for a
And then one day I met this girl, this inmate, and she gave me a Bible. She was like, I think you should read this. And I took the Bible, and I was like, okay. I started reading my Bible, and in the Bible, they had, like, scriptures, and, I mean, like, where you can, like, prayers that's already wrote out that you could pray every night. I started praying and reading my Bible faithfully, and, yeah.
You just went from there?
Yeah, I went from there.
So she gave you the Bible and you just went, you didn't get any advice from anybody, spiritual guidance?
In the county, no, but in prison, my friend Tierra, she actually helped me with my walk with Christ a lot. Like, we used to pray and worship in ourselves, and like daily, we used to fast. We would go on a fast and stuff like that. And my first encounter was in prison, like being able to feel his presence or hear his voice. Mm-hmm. That was in prison, in the actual prison, yeah.
You know, what made you come to where you heard his voice? Was you doing something in particular, or?
I actually was on a fast.
Okay.
I was fasting. I would do sun up to sundown, or I would do a 24-hour fast, no eating, nothing. Just drinking water and praying and spending time in his word. And that's how I actually was able to hear him for the first time.
Did it scare you?
Not really. His voice was really like small but still, and it was really calm. Like actually, let me rewind. When I got sentenced, I was so upset. Like, I just remember banging on the wall, screaming. I just couldn't believe that I was about to go to prison because I thought I was going home. And I just remember praying. Like, when I got back to my cell, I was praying. I was on my knees, and I was just praying, crying out to God. I was so scared to go to prison because I used to watch on TV. You know, it's totally different from TV and in real life. I was thinking, like, I'm about to be fighting in here. Girls about to be, you know.
TV make you think jail is just like rape.
Man.
People get raped. That's it.
And stabbed. You get raped and stabbed.
No, for real. And so I was really scared. And God brought back to my remembrance the scripture, Jeremiah 29:11. And it says, for I know the plans that I think towards you, plans for welfare, not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. And that really is what helped me, like, and he told me he was with me, you know. So I think I got sentenced on a Wednesday, and then on Friday, they called my name to go out to prison or whatever, and I actually woke up happy. Like, it was crazy. It sounded crazy, but I woke up, I was happy, I was smiling, I was telling everybody bye. And I remember pulling up to the prison. It was my first time being able to feel fresh air. Like, So I had the cuffs on, and I was walking, and I was just smiling. I know people probably thought I was crazy, like, this girl already prison, she just smiling and stuff. Whole time, it was the Lord, like, his peace, his comfort, he was with me.
So when you got to prison and you were in your happy place, did you start? I mean, she said she was happy because you get I don't know how it is to be confined in one spot, and then you actually get to feel air touching your face or the sun kissing your skin. That's a feeling that a lot of people talk about. I don't ever want to feel that because I am very claustrophobic. Yeah. I will flip out. But when you got in there, did you do like a praise dance, or was you just like, I'm gonna go in here, pray in my bunkie, or how did you go about entering into prison? I know you came in joyful.
You saying like the first day?
Yeah. Okay,
my first day. I came in joyful or whatever, and then they gave me, I guess, when you first get to prison, you have to shower, wash your hair, and all that. Then they put you in a cell, and you have to answer questions. And so I seen boot camp. I guess they called trainees. They was getting trained for boot camp, but at the time I didn't know it was boot camp. I'm thinking this is how you have to come in prison. So it's ladies yelling in their face. COs yelling in their face, telling them to do this and that. And I ain't gonna lie, I started crying because I thought I had to go through that. I said, I'm not gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? I said, hold on now. So when the CO walked past my cell, I said, do I have to do that? They said, oh no, that's boot camp. I said, praise the Lord, child.
Praise the Lord.
You know, for real, because I was
ready for that.
I was not ready for that. But
so what is boot camp for prison?
Boot camp is like a 90-day program. You have to do, if you don't want to do, if your judge grants you boot camp, you can do that as opposed to doing time.
Yeah.
And then it's just like people yelling in your face all day, every day, telling you to do this and that. You have to say, yes, sir. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You have to ask to go through. You have to just do too much. I would have rather did too.
I go to jail. Give me prison, please.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah.
Is it the yelling that would deter you from that, or is it?
Yeah, you don't get visits. You don't get commissary. You can only write. You can't talk on the phone. I think you can talk on the phone like twice a month or something like that. Yeah, it's just real.
Yeah, it's like jail.
Yeah.
I always hear about like how they say like women get mistreated in jail. Mm-hmm. Like they rarely get visits, and like they just said it's not like men. They be like at men jails they be lines out the door to come visit them. But they say that women jails like they barely get visitors. Was that your experience or no? Not yours personally, but did you see like from other people?
Like you saying like inmates, like
other inmates besides yourself.
Yeah, some people family didn't mess with them in prison. That's really sad. It was really messed up. I thank God that I had a supportive family and friends. Like even my friend here, she used to come see me, and you know, my mom and my dad. My dad used to come see me every Monday. My mama came and see me every Sunday. They made it their business, you know,
to come see.
To come, and I wish that it wasn't like that for other. It was like that for other inmates because you need that type of support in prison. You know, like you want to see somebody from the outside. You get tired of seeing.
Yeah, I always hear about like they said women like they don't care about them,
and that's why they be clowning in there too because they don't have no support system. So
yeah, they feel like they
ain't got nothing. They ain't got nobody on the outside. A lot of people in prison get flopped too because of their behavior, and their behavior is really because of like they don't have that support on the outside to know that you coming home to this, that, you know. So they just be in there
tripping.
Just think that's their life, so that's their house. So you know,
yeah, that's crazy. Reading the book, what was the part I was about to talk about? I would say the common denominator in all your situations with the girl. Mm-hmm. Do you forgive that person as well?
Talking about. I
don't want to say no names.
Oh yeah. Praise the Lord. Well, actually, I'm working on that. I'm praying about that.
Hey, it's a process.
It's a process. It's not overnight work. It's a process. I believe that I will be, you know.
Because I'll be forgetting that when you read it that you were a kid during this situation. I'm like, oh, come on. I don't. But yeah,
everybody's a child.
Yeah, but at the end of the book, you know, you were saying a part where you was like, God removed all them. Well, told you to remove all them people out your life. Mm-hmm. That's why I was asking, did you forgive the person? But I see you working on it.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Praise the Lord. I'm working.
It's not gonna come over.
Because it really was that person's fault you was in the situation.
most
Not really the
definitely.
girl. She was just no. We know how these stories go.
And then you young as well, so
Exactly, young.
you working off emotions and not logic.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah, I put the book down a couple times. Like, come on, not again.
you got everybody.
Yeah, kids. Yeah.
Kids thinking they're an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We was all thinking we was adults.
Yeah. So
Yo, these words are so corny.
Solo, aka No Pull Out Poppy.
Me, Purdy P.
I already know.
This is real radio. We will all be fired.
Coolest language.